Spike's RT blog, date April 30th, 2009. Now, first thing I want to go over, kind of a serious matter. Most of you probably already know about what they call the swine flu. As far as I know, there's one death at this point in the United States, and that would be in Texas, where there was a 24-month-old child, if I'm correct, or is it 24-week? I forgot which one it was. Let's say there's 149 that has died in Mexico. Let's see. As far as I know, they're trying to get a vaccine for that. But it's been all over in the newspapers. Oops, let me zoom out of that. I pressed that by mistake. I got in the News and Observer the other day. They got pretty much almost all the pages. It's all over the front page as well. And they also provide a link in there, and believe it or not, it's a tiny URL one, but that's because that the link is too long. It goes to the World Health Organization page. They just put a tiny URL on this one just because it would be too long for the readers to type that in. But I'm going to give you the actual link on the side. So yeah, you can check that out. It says that we're on a level 4 on the pandemic level, which means that it has got to human transmission. There are 2 levels left. There's levels 5 and 6. 6 is the actual pandemic level. You can find that on the World Health Organization page. Let's see. In the meantime, that's not going to stop our First Friday meet for tomorrow. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to do, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Those of you that returned from FCN, Furry Connection North, hope you had a good time. And yeah, I'm already looking at some videos, and they're looking pretty good. So yeah, keep sending in those videos. Let's see. I think the next big con would be RCFM, if I'm correct, and that would be in May, if that is correct. I'm going to look it up real quick because I had announced that at one of my recent radio shows at Rainbow Tiger. Rocket City Fur Meet is at April, I'm sorry, not April, May 22nd to the 24th, and Morphicon at 15th to the 17th. So that's pretty much what's the next big cons that are coming up. Pool D is done for the Fursuit tournament, and here are the results. Subby Kun defeats Sora 297 to 106. Taya defeats Novazax 256 to 146. Ultras Fox defeats Ravenwolf 207 to 187. Rucario defeats Taba 322 to 85. Zale defeats Aiden Raccoon 278 to 120. Lauren Rivers defeats Yargo 248 to 141. Beef Jerky defeats Juno 254 to 154. Bucktown Tiger defeats Zatrat 254 to 153. Marv defeats Golden Wolf 202 to 198, just off by 4 votes. Artsy Skox defeats Kuzune 231 to 166. Twizzler Daluke defeats Nuka Nuki 217 to 182. Canova Wolf defeats Cake 204 to 202. Off by 2 votes. Mosey Otter defeats Max Lion 225 to 180. So they will be moving on to round 1. And your vote does matter. As you have just heard, there was a couple that were within 10 votes. So that can make a difference. And there's actually one more preliminary round. For Pool E, we have Ruckus versus Gage, Champ versus Steel Claw Fox, Tauntaun versus Millie, Zet's Raccoon versus Duncan. There are 2 different Duncans I know. I don't know which one it's talking about. It doesn't say, but we'll find out later today. Killa Kali versus Gent, Electropol versus Bacon Coyote, Red versus Blisk Whiskers, Carrie Caribou versus Nevyar, Ditto Dragon versus Frostbite Lemur, Click-a-Tat, that's a tough one to say, Click-a-Tat versus Tack, Sukta versus Wolf Knight, and Ace versus Helodor. You guys are coming up with tricky names. So those are the ones for Pool E of the preliminary round. And after this is done, we'll begin round 1. Is there anything else I have got to say? I don't think so. So, that'll be all for now. Spike Pat logging out.